To the solar phase of the build. Got these panels. They are 215 watt panels each. There's 4 of them. You can pick up panels really cheap these days. So have a scour on Marketplace or online, get them secondhand, old house panels. This is my method for attaching them. I literally just use one of these hex screws, whatever you call them, and a bracket. Measured up the roof of the bus to get the center where I want these to sit. Got the middle. Anyway, measured pretty much everything to have it center, as you do, and attached all my brackets first. And then probably want to check the width to see where each panel sits and how much room you have, and leave any space open for example roof vents if you wanted another one in the future here, which we might do. Drag those up and screw them down. So basically anything that's a high ridge like these ones is probably a good place to fix your solar panels. So you want to use short screws, and you know, because underneath here there could be any amount of wires and insulation and other rails. So better off using screws that are just long enough to get through the steel and grip, but not long enough to poke through anything else. And avoid putting too many screws, because each screw is a potential hazard to hit a wire or something like that underneath if you're unsure of what's under your roof. So pick the high points, use short screws. I use self-tapping hex screws. And the other thing, if you use the top rails, when it rains, all your water is going to go elsewhere and you've got less chance of water pooling up where your fittings are. So water safety and no leaks is also important. You can see over here there's 2 lines, and that's where the center bars will go. I'm going to avoid screwing in those lines because that's where there's a double, triple thickness of metals and probably electricity wires running along there as well. So installing solar panels is really quite easy. Use your screws, metal screws. Now you can get a few different types, and it'll say here whether it's interior or exterior. This one says external use. It's a good idea to go for external use because that means that they won't rust and the weather won't affect them, which is what you want. The other thing we're going to be armed with is some Sikaflex silicone. Put a generous amount of silicone underneath each fitting. Those 3 there. Probably put the 4th one here. I've just put it temporarily there for now. Could go there as well if I wanted it to, and it could slide everything else back. So I'm just going to have a bit of a think about it, but gives us an idea. That's as far forward as I could put it before the roof slopes down. But it turns out on each panel the brackets overlap into each other. So the panels, once I screw them in, they're all going to be fixed to each other in this daisy chain kind of way and to the roof. So that should be pretty wicked strong. Planning on putting a water heater, actually a solar water heater on that part. So I'm going to put that panel there. See how we go. Solar water heater could be really cool. But I'm going to test it on the ground first and see how hot it gets and how well it works with a small 12-volt pump, whether you need a holding tank or not, and so on. There we have it. Before we try and check in the bus. That. So, I'm not sure if you can see, but brackets are overlapped. Close up there. So you can see the brackets are connected to each other and the roof. So all the panels are connected together. Yeah, they can. I believe so. I like it. It's time for another bite of that apple. Maybe it'd be a nice idea to have the larger brackets to have the solar panels lift up the bustle. I know some panels require, because they get quite hot, right? So it's good to have also a little bit more of a gap underneath to let the panels cool down. There's different types of panels. Some work in a certain way when they need to have that extra room underneath them. Some don't. Yeah, this is a quick and easy install, this one. You can do your own research as well. Why not? Get on YouTube, get on Google. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, like and subscribe to see the next videos and get informed or notified. And it really supports us and helps the channel grow and more people see our videos, which means more people get some tips. And if you want to, leave a comment. We can have a discussion there about any questions you may have. And as always, you own the adventure, so keep it real. Keep building that dream of yours and you'll get there. Alright, guess what arrived today? Our water tank. So this here is a 100-litre water tank. Yeah, for sure. Good, self.
The beat on the town is spread the love around. The beat on the town is spread the love around. From one man to you and from me and from us.
That one is going to go under the bus. And we might leave that there for now, and that'll be the next video. So, yep, check the other videos in the playlist and you'll find that one too. Adios.
Spread it all down with love. Oh, baby, it's like a glove. It's a love. You spread the love, and the message gonna be true. Then you got to live it with a ton of be true. You got the vision, and we all got to have to. Feeling all the time to ride. I'm feeling all in my mind. I'm trying to know.